11th Hour Racing Team and Team Malizia are joined by Biotherm on the push north as the race closes up. On Monday evening UTC, Team Malizia led 11th Hour Racing Team across the Equator as the ocean race returned to the Northern Hemisphere. But the margin was slim, just over 2 minutes separated the leading pair. Hopefully we're going to cross in first. By about 200 meters I would say, said Will Harris from on board Malizia. It's going to be a dogfight the whole way up to Newport, I think. We've sailed down the Atlantic, all the way around and back up. That's a big part of around the world done now. We're back in the game with the Malizians again, said Charlie and Wright on board 11th Hour Racing Team as his team crossed back to the north. Both boats were moving well as they made the transition, and the impact of a very weak Doldrums pattern hasn't been too obstructive to progress towards the finish in Newport, Rhode Island. On Tuesday morning, Paul Mailhat's third-placed Biotherm had closed within 8 miles of the leaders, but a slower stretch this afternoon has seen the team fall back again, some 30 miles behind. Guyot Environment, Team Europe should cross the Equator before 1800 UTC. Unfortunately for Ben Dutroux's team, it looks like the Doldrums will impact them more than the leading boats and they are likely to fall further behind. The next 2 to 3 days should see the leading teams heading nearly directly north in the easterly trade winds. Approaching the weekend, the wind will shift to the west and there will be another transition to navigate as they jibe with the front. The ETA in Newport remains May 10th.
Okay, left a bit, I think. Okay, pressure is coming back, but now it's not that strong.
We need to get past that main patch.
Building maybe a bit. It's coming down.
Watch out.
Okay, stable. Building a bit in one lane. Building now. Okay. Stable. Touching now. Stable, maybe easing up a bit. Yeah, stable. Yeah, you can see a typical cloud.
This is a typical cloud from the Doldrums,
Yes.
the one behind us.
Yeah, the one is really far away with north, but it's more like this. Yes. It can be completely dark. Once you run your video on the deck, it was rainy and stormy.
That's why I wanted to fly the drone, but it was impossible.
It's really different than on the picture you have now. Nice, it's nice.
Yeah.
Can you see the Yankees?
Oh, but it's pretty beautiful like that.
It's beautiful.
Enfin, l'ambiance de Marseille aussi, il y a pas de temps, n'empêche que...
Voilà les
c'est ça? Juste la partie à droite. Ouais. D'accord, que le lâcher est transparent. Ouais. Donc pour moi, c'est une belle altitude, il ne voit rien. Et là, c'est en train de devenir transparent.
Oui, je suis d'accord, c'est plutôt en train de se désagréger.
Yeah, flight captain is happy, and Chris too, yeah! I'm in the rain, you're in the rain! Ah! Le petit dans crier! Oh putain, look! Nice! I'm in the rain. How long before the equator, Nico? 3 minutes now. Almost the equator.
Yes, and hopefully we're going to cross in first by about 200 meters, I'd say. 11th hour are literally just there behind us, so it's going to be a dogfight the whole way up, I think.
Oh, exciting! 0.3 of a miles.
0.3.
0.3 of a miles. Yes, we just had a beautiful. Oh, we didn't bring any rum, but we had a beautiful Doldrums shower just now. But we were halfway through the shower, soap everywhere, and then the rain stopped. That's the Doldrums. 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Happy New Year, man!
Yeah! High five in front there.
We're in the northern hemisphere.
I feel
Back to where we came from.
Yeah.
That means that we've sailed down, all the way around, and back up.
Yeah.
So that's
I feel way more home now.
it's a big part of around the world, yeah.
You feel way more home?
Yeah, I feel a bit more home now. You know, I can just. It's just a different smell, the northern hemisphere. It's just a different vibe.
Smell. Instantly it smells good.
It's just a different vibe. I just have the feeling that the high pressure and the low pressure is just, you know, the right way around instead of the opposite way, man.
The water goes down the same right way.
Exactly. I just feel way more like a fish in the water, you know? I look like a fish in the water, I know.
Yeah, you look like you are half shower.
Yeah, but I feel really good. It's good to be back. How do you feel?
I feel very, 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 very good because today I had 3 showers.
Yeah.
I had the spray salty water shower from the waves, and I had the little spray normal water, and I had the shower from the clouds. And now I'm sailing through the equator with this gang.
Oh yeah.
And we are just enjoying, and this leg is so easy compared to the last one. Southern Ocean was really nice, but this is really cool. Yeah.
Be careful, we are not there yet.
That's true, we are not there yet.
We are not even halfway through.
That's true. So how was it to pass the equator today?
In my bunk, I didn't even feel it. No, I just heard you guys laughing and celebrating a bit, having some pictures and videos, I guess. And no, it's good. I think it's just the second time for me in that way. And what is good is to have the lead at this moment of the race, because not sure anybody expected we were leading the race after 8 days slow wind and upwind average. So it's really nice. We did a good job, and now it's half part of the way. So just have to do the same for the second part. I had the chance, or maybe the opposite, to leave. Was during the Transat Jacques Vabre 2019. I was racing with Jérémy Bayou on Charal, and we were leading the race after like 12 days at sea, leading by 24-hour lead on the second. And maybe Nico was third, like 30 hours behind. And then we get stuck in a huge cloud, but we didn't get stuck few hours. We get stuck for 3 days. And when we finally get out the Doldrums, we passed from leading with 24 hours advance to 8 or 9 place, and with like 40 hours behind the leaders. And but what's the great story that I learned a lot of things. At the end we managed to finish third in Salvador de Bahia, so that was nice. And I learned that I think we missed something at the moment entering in the Doldrums in terms of strategy, and maybe we were not focused enough, because we were thinking about the party with the Brazilian girl. We already celebrating in our head, okay, we're gonna win the race, and that was a kind of sanction, and I will never forget about it. It's not over until it's over. So it was a great lesson.
So now can we say we finished with the Doldrums?
I would love to say that, but I'm not sure about it, because we still have wind coming from southeast. So it means we are not already in the North Atlantic trade winds coming from northeast, and it's still very light. We've got no cloud for the moment in the radar, so that's a good thing. But I guess until tomorrow midday, with fair winds and northeast wind, we cannot say it's over.
Okay, thank you.
And 12 and Biodome 153, 24 miles. Looking good. 9 o'clock UTC. The course of 360. Frankie, 20.1 knot average. And then Malizia was 18.4.
We're so empty you can stick your head up and know that you're going fast. It actually, it's always, like most boats, it always actually sounds and feels faster in here than when you stick your head up. We're now on Malizia, who we've been matching, or they've been matching us up along the Brazilian coast. So we got the AIS speed and distance, and headings here. 1, 2, 5, 10 minutes. Over 10 minutes we're same speed. In fact, they've actually gone just a little faster over the last minute. But, it's very much dependent on the pressure as it comes in and out. Just we got a small head sail and a main. The main is the main power here that we're just putting that in and out. Doing the odd 29 and averaging 24. But only in 18 knots of breeze, so that's good.
You enjoying being back on the race course?
It is, I should have to say, don't tell anyone. But it's good to be back on the water.
The question is, what do you prefer, sustainability or safety?
Maria.
C'est chaud, hein?
Tu m'appelles à Rio, c'est cool. Ça te plaît ou quoi? Really hard after the start because a lot of clouds and the wind was really shifty. And also along the Brazilian coast with a lot of fishing boats, all the field. So yeah, many tracks, but we had some good time and some bad time, some bad moments. But at the end, it's not too bad. We are with the fleet. Taille au terme, 2 nœuds 8 au 280.
On a eu des petits problèmes de construction. J'essaie de régler les tensions et les seins d'eau. À voir si ça marche maintenant.
Bloquer le noir.
Ouais, il est pas fou, il n'y a pas de dinéma nu normalement.
Ah non, c'est la cover qui a pété.
Ouais, je pense.
Et après, quand j'arrive au bout, la mission tendue, c'est quand j'enlève le dogbone. Bah là, on l'a bloqué en position haute, quoi. So we need the Dinema mouse line.
Yes.
And prepare CK flex.
Okay.
Because we need to open the trap and glue it after. Okay. So if you can prepare that. Tu veux qu'on ralentisse le bateau? Yes.
Alain, il faut une clé à cliquer avec une douille de rallonge.
C'est arrivé. Ça fissure. Ah, c'est... Ok, je peux
Tu vas voir. Essaye de tirer vers le haut plutôt, je pense que c'est plus facile. But for sure, no, it's more problems than I expected.
En fait, je puisse tirer là.
Each time we can show something good on the first leg, on the second leg, on the third leg, on this leg, and each time we have a big. That's crazy. Sometimes I don't know.
Different things.